we got through it. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad.
Hey guys, this is Jeff with Jeff and Ben's Outdoors channel. I just come from the hospital. I mean, it ain't been 30 minutes. And I had a needle biopsy of my thyroid nodule. And I just wanted to do a quick video, kind of share my experience with you guys. If you're watching this video, odds are that maybe you're going to be having a fine needle biopsy of your thyroid, or maybe an ultrasound or something like that. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to shoot straight and forward and just tell you my experience. Well, my appointment was at 8 o'clock. I had to arrive there at 30 minutes early here at La Follette Medical Center. And of course you do your check-in and all of that, and they give you a little bracelet, some papers to fill out. And I was thinking that I'd be real nervous, but I wasn't nervous for some reason. I guess, you know, I got strength from above, which was good, awesome. But anyway, I went in and they lay you back on a bed and kind of prop your head, shoulders up a little bit where your head will go back. And they just put the ultrasound on there, and he comes in and plops that needle in there and pokes around and works it back and forth and takes some cells and stuff out of you. They had to poke me 4 times. They didn't get enough cells the first 2 or 3 times, so they poked me a 4th time. And I'll be honest with you, the needle wasn't that bad and the poking wasn't that bad. What really was hard for me was trying not to swallow, and I did swallow once while he had the needle in. Kind of scared me a little bit, thinking that I'd hurt something. But I guess if you ask me the question, what was the worst part about the whole experience, I guess it would be the trying not to swallow. And if you're like me and you've got disc problems in your neck and allergies and, you know, vertigo and all those different things that I have, just laying back, you know, for a long period of time is pretty rough on me. And then trying not to swallow, that's probably the hardest part about it. Did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt. I mean, it's anytime you get a needle poked in you, it's going to hurt. But it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to hurt. It just surprised me that, you know, it didn't hurt that bad. Now, I'm not saying it was a, you know, a nice experience by any means. It was a little rough. They go in there and he finds the nodule, and my nodule was all the way down at the bottom, as deep as you can go on the left side, or excuse me, on the right side of my thyroid. And my wife said it, and he said it also, that he had went all the way as deep as he could go with that needle and still had to push against my skin to get it in, so, you know, to where it needed to be. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that painful. It was painful, but not that painful. And like I said, the worst part about it was trying not to swallow. I did swallow once. Kind of scared me because them working in there and touching, and you know, that you can feel it touching, makes you want to swallow. I mean, you just, by nature, I guess, you want to swallow. And when I swallowed, he pulled out, and, you know, of course, I don't think it hurt anything, but it worries you. That part worries you, trying not to swallow. But, and it's sore. and, tender right now, and I can still feel, where he went in. But 4 times, deep as you could go with the needle. My wife said that she said that I done surprisingly well, and she kept reassuring me that I was doing good. But I was being strong for myself and for her and everybody else. But if you have to have it done, honestly, if you have to have it done, it's not like you would think. And don't get real nervous about it. Ask the good Lord to give you strength and help you with your fear. And just know that they got to do it. And when they do it, it's not going to take that long. You're not, each time he put the needle in, it was probably, 25, 30 seconds. And then he'd pull it out and then go back in and, 25, 30 seconds and out. And we got through it. It wasn't that bad. Now I'm waiting to see my results. I think he said it'd be Monday. This is Wednesday, the 6th of September. So it'll be Monday before I find out anything about it. Hopefully that there's nothing bad and it's something that easy to fix or whatever. Hopefully it's not the big C. One reason that they did the biopsy is that the mass, the nodule, was not fluid. It was a solid mass. It was kind of, a solid. So when they detect a solid, they want to do a biopsy. And the fine needle biopsy, I'm not sure what the procedure is called. I just call it a fine needle biopsy. It's not that bad. It's really not. I've had worse things, in the dentist office, and that sort of thing. And this needle is really, really fine. I mean, it's real fine, and it's pretty long. You think the thyroid is right here on top, but it's not. It's down in there pretty good ways. So I'm thankful to get through it. And if you wouldn't mind, say a prayer for me that hopefully what they find out will be benign and it won't be something bad, and won't have to have my thyroid took out or whatever they do. But I appreciate you guys, and hopefully this will help somebody out there. I don't want to make it more frightening than it is. And if you go into it knowing already that it's really not that bad, then it'll help you. It'll help you knowing. And that's what I did. I watched a few YouTube channels and on the thyroid and the biopsy and stuff, and everyone that I seen said the same thing I did, that it's really not as bad as you would think it would be. It's not easy by any means, but it's not that bad that you can't tolerate it.